It's another glorious day, my tea sippers, and you know what time it is. I hope you have all of your comfort together because it's time to dish tea. And you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat.
Can't wait. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat. It's time to dish tea with Big Meat.
Darling.
Hello. I'm eating a piece of chocolate, so I couldn't get into the whole song. Right? Hello, my tea sippers, my crumpet dunkers, my tea brewers, my pot stirrers, my tea leaf readers, honey, my tea baggers, and my tea biscuits, honey. What's your tea? What is your tea, darling? Okay, here we go. You damn allergies, right? It's another glorious day, my darlings, honey. And I'm sure you have all of your crumpets together because you know what time it is, honey. It's time to dish tea. And you are dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meats. What's up? What's your tea, darling? What's your tea? Baby, it has been a very interesting week, hasn't it? A very interesting week. And I have been perplexed. I have been, I had an epiphany. Just a number of things have been going on in my world. And it's been rather fascinating, okay? But I want to share something with you guys, honey, because I'm also elated and excited for something that I did. I completed something, and I want you guys to hear it. And y'all tell me the truth. I can take it, okay? If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's okay. Just don't be rude, because if you're rude, honey, I'm going to cut you, okay? And don't give me the patronizing shit neither, okay? I don't want you to patronize me, honey. Tell me what you think, and we will go from there. I may end up playing this a couple times tonight, honey, okay? Are you ready? I'm going to play it first, and then I'll tell you what is it all about.
College Park, Georgia's airport city, was established in 1890. Home of 6 West, the GICC, the Gateway Arena, the College Park Skyhawks, and the Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. You can't get to Atlanta until you come to College Park, Georgia's front door. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. Ward 1 is our history, and Ward 2 is our hospitality. Ward 3, cruising down Godby, and Ward 4 is our legacy. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. Live, work, play on Main Street. Live, work, play on Camp Creek. Live, work, play on Herschel Road. Live, work, play, Virginia Avenue. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. College Park. College Park. College Park. College Park. College Park is where it all goes down.
You like that? Y'all like that, honey? That there is my jingle that I wrote for my city here in College Park, Georgia. And I'm hoping that they will adopt it and it becomes the song of the city, you know? And I wrote it, Big Red, y'all know I'm my co-host right here. He did the track and produced it and carried on. And then we had one of our professors when we went to American Intercontinental University, Devon Ellis Grant, over there with Gravity Music, did the mixing and mastering of that for me. So I think I want to go back in and try to do the vocals again, because every time I listen to it, I'm like, I could have done that a little better. But so far, this is one of the only things I've been playing, honey, okay, because it's mine. So that's what it is. So y'all tell me what y'all think, okay? It's just simply College Park, honey. College Park, Georgia. Okay, College Park. So what's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Let me go over here to the comments. Tiffany, darling, hello. Hey, Meech. Hey, Tiff. What's your tea, Tiff? We made it to the weekend, honey. Pouring my red wine right now. Okay. Yes, ma'am. How was your week? Mine was exhausting. Darling, okay. Love the new theme music. You like the music? Yes, child. Okay. What are you drinking tonight? Inquiring minds want to know what's in your cup. Okay. Well, okay, my Wonder Woman goblet, darling. Okay. I'm having some Pinot Grigio, darling. Some Vintage Pinot Grigio. Okay. Yes, that's what and it's not chilled, but it's cute. Well, I should have chilled this, but I didn't think that I was going to be drinking right away. But it's quite all right, honey. So yeah, y'all like the song? Okay. Love the song. Thank you, Tiff. Okay, what's up, Tracy? Good evening, Meech. Hey, what's up, Trace? Okay. Listen. It's going to be a hodgepodge of things this evening, honey. You know, I'm going to call this pot of tea Celestial Seasonings, because this is where I take my own blend, honey. You take this bag and this to this, and you blend it together, honey, so you can have a unique flavor and a unique taste, honey. So tonight is going to be a hodgepodge of things. I call tonight's show, honey, a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Listen, I was going to play this last week, but the things that we were covering were a little bit more substance, substantial. And so I wanted to save this story for this week. However, ladies, and to all of my Rainbow children, honey. Do y'all know? Y'all do watch Good Morning America and Good Morning America 3, correct? The anchor they hired to replace TJ Holmes, Mr. DeMarco Morgan. Ain't he fine? Ain't that motherfucker fine? He's so damn fine. He know it. Okay. No, well, he appears to be rather humble or whatever, but he know he fine, honey. And if he don't, good. Okay, well, apparently, y'all know he's very athletic and this, that, and the other. And I thought I had a field day, honey, when he did the little story when he and his childhood friends went to go get colonoscopies and carrying on, right? And they did that on the air. And watching him walk through the hospital, honey, with the hospital gown on, honey, barefoot and carrying on. And my imagination is going, wow, like what did he look like up under that goddamn gown? Because we knew he was naked, honey, because he had to go get ready to do that damn the scope. Well, he is a biker. And check, have y'all seen the pictures? Uh-huh. Oh, no. Nope. No. Wait a minute, I gotta cancel that. No. Uh-oh. What I did, I done did something. Wait a minute, I done fucked up the thing. Undo. That's what we want to do. Undo. Okay, Control Z. Control Z. Oh, we want to cancel. Okay. There we go. I hit the wrong button, child, trying to do something cute. But okay, y'all see that? Uh-huh. And how about this one? Okay. Ain't that boy fine? Ain't he fine? Ain't that just delicious? Okay. Ain't that just delicious? Ain't that just delicious, honey? Okay. Ain't that just delicious? Mm-hmm. Well, baby, what you say? I never wanted to ride a bike more. Okay, okay. Don't you need a companion? Okay. Well, check this out, honey. Can you stand it? ABC got mad. Yes, they did. They got mad. According to the New York Post, and this is dated 9 days ago, so today is the 24th. So that there makes that to be what? The 16th? Right? Uh-huh. From the New York Post, it says ABC execs alarmed over GMA3 host DeMarco Morgan's skin-tight biker shorts. Quote, little to the imagination, end quote. Honey. ABC executives are alarmed over a series of provocative photos Good Morning America 3 co-host DeMarco Morgan has posted on Instagram to show him posing in skin-tight biker shorts, the Post learned. The images of Morgan, who replaced TJ Holmes after the scandalous affair with co-host Amy Roebuck, show the fallible anchor's package, in quotes, is on full display and makes for an uncomfortable fit with ABC's family-friendly corporate parent, Disney, sources say. Accordingly, a heated discussion among top brass had focused on whether to ask the hunky anchor to take them down, a source with knowledge told the Post. Now, listen, it says a source with knowledge, right? I don't like when sources do that shit. Somebody running their mouth. Okay, quote, executive at the highest level of ABC have flagged the photos internally, a source told the Post, adding, it leaves very little to the imagination. Execs are mulling how to address Morgan's Instagram after a series of public relations nightmares, including TJ Holmes' and Amy Roebuck affair, and the recent ousting of weatherman Rob Marciano. Y'all know they got rid of him, right? ABC News declined to comment. Morgan did not respond to the request for comment. Okay. The images of a chiseled Morgan have led his colleagues to dub the 45-year-old avid biker Yummy, Closer reported last week. Meanwhile, his social media fans gotten all worked up, with many posting fire, heart, and eggplant emojis on the Instagram post. One slideshow showing Morgan wearing a bike helmet, pale green cycling t-shirt, and moss-colored spandex shorts have gotten nearly 9,000 likes. Now, you know, a sissy wrote this, right? They said up there, said pale green and moss-colored shorts. Bitch, a sissy wrote that. Okay. Let me keep going. Quote, sir, we can see your, never mind. Great pics, wrote an Instagram user. He knows, replied another one. Yep, I zoomed in. Hashtag don't judge me, a third user commented. Okay. Mr. D, stop teasing us women, a fan wrote along with the smiley face emoji with hearts. And us men, another replied. Shots like this should be outlawed because I'm damn sure zoomed in, added a fan. Son, you just showing things, the fan wrote. A complete package, another deadpan. Sources noted that Morgan was brought in by ABC News President Kim Goldwyn, who resigned earlier this month amid a series of missteps, including bungling the Holmes and Roebuck scandal, as well as Marciano's firing. Goldwyn had allowed the GMA3 hosts to remain on the air after news of their romance became public. Eventually, the anchors were suspended. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. See, I hate when they do all that. Okay, because they're trying to stretch the story. The rest of this ain't got shit to do with the story. Y'all just needed something because y'all needed X amount of words for this particular piece. This ain't got shit to do with TJ Holmes and Amy Roebuck and this woman leaving, honey. This is all about DEMARCO and these damn pictures, honey. And his lovely old lovely. Okay, lovely old lovely. So now what say? Oh, somebody's calling me on the. Look, guess who this is? Hello, sir.
What's up? What you doing?
I'm on the air live.
Oh.
You want the link?
No, I don't want the dog on trouble. I'll play this fool.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Jay called me tonight. He need me to help him with some intervening counseling with this girl.
Okay, let me call you when I finish this.
All right.
Okay. Have mercy.
Yes, sir. I'm cool.
Oh, okay. Aha! Buck say, come on, Pastor. Okay. Lord have mercy. It's been a couple things, honey. Y'all hear him, honey. He full, child. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me see what y'all got. No. Before I go to the comments, here's what this is about these biker shorts, child. Biker shorts are biker shorts. They're all skin tight. Okay. That's what they are. Okay. And it's not like you can tell he has on another pair of shorts up under it, which is saying a lot, child. Because if the undershorts still got your package looking like that, honey, yeah, okay, you've been blessed. Ooh. Okay, you've been blessed. And in the words of my entertainment mama, who's turning 80 years old today, Miss Patty LaBelle, she said, "Would you been blessed? Feel like heaven." Okay, so whoever these execs are that got upset, what you gonna do, huh? What are you going to do? Because he's in appropriate uniform. That's the appropriate dress. He got a helmet on. He's with his bike. That's what bikers wear when they go biking. What the hell are you upset about the pictures for? Could it be jealousy? What is it? Because you can't ask him to put nothing else on, because that there is the appropriate uniform for bikers. They're called biking shorts. Okay. They're biker shorts. So now what? Huh? Now what? Okay, listen. Buck, what you say? My brother Tracy, what up, though? Okay, that's okay. This situation is all BS. This is why network television is dying. It's becoming way too conservative as opposed to their cable and streaming counterparts. Well, you got a point there. Not to mention that the House of Mouse, Disney, just not cool with almost anything these days. You know, come on, Pastor. Okay, don't hate him because you ain't him. Okay, right. How about that? You know what? Let's go there, Buck, because you bring up something very interesting. The House of Mouse ain't happy these days. Well, you know what? Let's examine that for a minute, okay? Because, you know, Disney have been taking a lot of hits, and it's at their own fault. It's at their own fault. Because a lot of these animated features that's supposed to be targeting kids, we have found, and I don't even know who took the time to do this. But, you know, we done found the word bitch wrote off in the clouds and carrying on. Y'all done, you know, folks have pointed out that they had drew a penis in the clouds or whatever. And they're finding all this subliminal adult things in some of the movies. You found, what was it? In The Lion King, the first part of The Lion King, and it was something they found. What was it? A Sleeping Beauty? No, was it Cinderella? Something. They done found, you know, the people who found these things, and allegedly that this stuff is what's existing in the Disney movies. Where Disney have been taking these hits. Okay, we as Black folks, we still ain't got over. Yes, we have the first fully African American Disney princess, honey. Okay, Ariana. Ain't that her name? Well, we get a movie, but hell, through 90% of the fucking movie, the girl ain't a princess. She's a fucking frog. You make the girl a frog. Okay, through most of the movie. Really? I mean, hell, Sleeping Beauty was sleep, honey, but at least she was still a girl. You know, looking beautiful and things. And for the prince to come kiss her and all that, okay? But where do we go from here? Where do we go? So a lot of the heat that they're taking, you know, and then of course now that Disney owns ABC, okay, we have too many different entities there, because not only does Disney want to have the family friendly stuff. Disney owns Marvel, okay. So now you got all of the comics that carrying on that are very graphic and it's nothing for children. X-Men and all of the Marvel, that Marvel universe, honey, that's not for children. Okay, the drawing, the violence, and the storylines, that's not for kids, but it's a cartoon. Okay, so that's what's going to gravitate folks to it, is that it's the cartoon. All right. So we're dealing with that. We're dealing with adult subjects. Okay. To where, you know, we got rainbow superhero that everybody mad about. You know, how you gonna have gayness and how you gonna make this character gay and got my kids watching this, that, and the other. It's a part of life, honey. It's a part of life. And see, here's the thing that is really rubbing me the wrong way. And that there is, everybody feel as though when we're in the world of fantasy and make believe, that life is not supposed to be represented there. And let's explore that, because do they have a point? If this is my make-believe world, okay, and this is my fantasy, and I get to do exactly what I want to do in my fantasy, okay? If I say I want this world, I don't want nothing but big boys, honey, with big old large titties and things, okay? I don't want them sloppy, but I like big boys, 250 or better, okay? Big on nice thighs and kind of looking like football players that everybody want to recruit, okay? I want them to be like they are at the combine, honey. Do y'all watch the football combine? I only like it when I see the big boys running and carrying on, child, and things of that nature. But I want them looking like that. Now, if I say I want a world or live in a world where that's all there is, honey, and I get to have my pick at any of them, at any given time, honey, is it wrong for me to want that, to see that as the fantasy? And if I say that's what I want, but yet someone who is taking the story and developing the story for me, they put in women and carrying on into the scenario, even if they're just background players or whatever, do I get to bitch, moan, and complain about that? Or because they interrupted my fantasy? Or do I get to say, well, life is not all about fantasy, honey. We have all this going on in the world as well. Is that too literal? Is it too literal? You know, are we in a world now to where we say representation is everything, correct? But are we too literal with it now to where we feel like everything has to have all these things represented? But I may not want everything to be represented because that may not be my world. That may not be where I want. If it's my fantasy, how come I can't have my fantasy, right? But if you're making this for the masses, if your fantasy, if you're trying to do this for you and those who think like you in this particular world, because like if I were to take my movie or my little thing that I just said and take it down to Big Boy Pride or whatever, it would go over like Wildcats, wouldn't it? Why? Because all of us down there are thinking in the same mindset, correct? But if I take that and I say I want to take that to the masses, to where not only Big Boy Pride, but you know, everybody else get to see what's going on. If I am not representing everybody else to where there's something in it for them too, will I be the success? Do I get to have the criticism for not representing everybody? You see what I'm saying? So is it too much? Is that overthinking it? What is all of that? And I'm posing that out there because whoever had the time to look at Disney and to go through these cartoons or animated features to find all of these adult things that were laced in here, number one, you got a lot of time on your hands. Okay. Number two, darling, damn. Okay, how is it that the company itself was able to let that skate through? Why would anybody, if you know you're drawing this for children primarily, why would you lace something like that and have all these subliminal messages that then start to feed into a narrative of, see, Here go this LGBT shit. They own a mission. They own an agenda. When we start, and that's not even the case. We just had somebody stupid up there thinking they could get away with something. So where is that? So all this that, you know, like you said, Buck, you know, Disney not cool with a lot of stuff these days because now they're doing damage control. They're trying to make sure that they have this squeaky clean image. And I think that's part of the problem that we have in the world. Everybody is looking for squeaky, 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 squeaky clean, honey. Y'all want Ajax detergent on your dishes so that you can sit up there and scrub them, okay, and have a squeaky clean outcome. But that's not life. That there is not life. You may could get the squeaky clean on the dish, okay, but you're not going to get that in all areas of life. So if we're looking to market things for the masses, okay, how is it that you allow someone to tarnish your brand by doing some fuck shit the way that they did for folks to come down the line and criticize you for? So now that we got out of hand with this, if you will, now Disney is now trying to sit up here and act as if they're on top of it. So now y'all done barred everything almost, or your restrictions have become so strict to where now I'm like, okay, do I even want to be bothered? You know? Do I even want to be bothered? How about that? So that's a good point. Disney don't want shit these days, okay? So now, as far as I'm concerned, with this whole biker shorts thing, honey, I think it's misplaced. It's misguided. It is somebody with an attitude. They see his party package, honey, and they pissed. They are pissed, upset, leave nothing to the imagination. Who you mad at? Are you mad at him? Are you mad at the biker pants? Are you mad at God? Are you mad at the person who took the pictures? Who you mad at? Who you mad at? Execs? ABC execs? Who you mad at? All right. Let's move on, honey. I'll let that be. I will let that be. But yeah, he is gorgeous, child. Damn. Okay. Just gorgeous. Let's go here since I'm on the black thing. Okay. I believe I played this video here before, but I want to play it again. What you say, Bug? How much does race play in this scenario? Which one? With his biker shorts? Child, that's a good question. That's a really good question because I want to see who the execs are. Because they never showed us a picture of which execs are upset. And remember, this is coming from the New York Post to say my sources say. Okay. And so here we go. So now it's a he said, she said kind of thing. And we really don't even know how true it is. But I'm going to say that it is because when they asked for comment, the execs didn't want to comment on it. And DEMARCO didn't come back. Didn't get back with them. See. But that's an interesting question because we hear all that underlined in that all day. All day. And it's that unspoken underline. Yeah. But let's go here because we're going to stay here on the race thing. And I'm going to play this. I want y'all to clock this now. Clock this particular video. All right. And listen to the conversation. Okay. Listen to the conversation. Because what we have here are the elitist children Okay, the elite who wishes to separate themselves from the others. Catch it.
Los Angeles a month. By 1970, there'll probably be 1 million Negroes in this city. And I know that people are concerned about this. They may not talk about it very often, but I certainly heard them shudder in church when he said there'd be 1 million Negroes in Los Angeles.
We shudder because we're saying, in essence, the majority of these people are not like we are. And we felt that maybe some of us felt we left the South because we were getting away from this problem. We are part of this exodus too. But we are a little maybe embarrassed by the fact that here we're going to have a mass element come in that's going to create a tremendous social problem in the community to which we find a great deal of difficulty in relating to.
Well, I don't want to sound like a do-gooder because I really am not, and I'm somewhat of a snob. But I do think that with these people coming in who are not our intellectual equals, nor are they of our sociological bracket, they're not to be a handicap to us. They'll find their own level. Now, I do sound like a snob, but I don't mean it this way. But they're used to living a certain way, and they, too, might rise up above their origin and might one day be our associates.
The whole tone of this meeting is we're setting ourselves up as little puppet Jesuses. We can't help anyone else until we help ourselves. The Negro has had two professions, his own medicine, dentistry, law, or psychiatry, and he's had the profession of being a Negro. And many of us have come out here to escape from this second profession of being a Negro. And we are out here a while, and we're working in our own field, and then we find out that here these same problems are falling on the heels of 1,600 Negroes a month that come into Los Angeles. Now this gives us problems. It's our own view. It's our own identifying with these Negroes that are coming in with their carpetbags that causes us problems.
This is our basic embarrassment that we as Negroes have. We want to live together, yet we want to sort of scatter to the far winds and live amongst white people. We are brought up in terms of this, that to have
Our digital PDF, Black History Facts You Probably Didn't Learn in School, is full of black stories and facts that aren't usually taught in school. The PDF includes information that is often overlooked in traditional education and history books.
I forgot I took myself out the frame. Okay, okay. Now, I have not. Okay, I have not yet. No, I got to get some tickets too. But let's go here with that particular. And I know we've covered this before because look at this video. I keep forgetting that they had an extra piece on there, and I would love to find that entire interview there, because what I find just flabbergasting is that, do you know we are still having that same argument? We are still having that same argument. But you know where we're having it now? We're having it in the form of talking about reparations. We don't want those people. Okay, what he said. What he said, there's two professions. Many of us are out here, you know, in medicine, psychiatry, that we got our own fields. Then there's the profession of being a Negro. And most of us have come here to leave that profession of Negro behind us. Did y'all hear him say that? How many of us are still in the mindset of, I can't live with these folks. I don't want them around me. And I'm sure all of us have our own little prejudices and carry on because we know what ghetto mentality is. We know what ghetto behavior is. That thing was done. What did it say, 1946 or whatever? You can see how long ago that was. So this here happens to be our grandparents and our great grandparents. Okay, this is their generation when they were young, out here hustling and carrying on, trying to make a living and trying to be upstanding citizens and come out from the cloud of what it meant to be a Negro. These Negroes, honey, they were coming out from the cloud of all of that, right? They're trying to say that we are middle-class folks, that we work for a living, we don't like handouts, we don't do this, okay? And you can hear what the woman say, well, I don't want to sound like a do-gooder, honey. Okay. Then the one woman, the other, she said, what she say? Well, perhaps, that once they get to, oh, now I'm starting to sound like a snob, but I don't mean it that way. You meant it the way it came out, baby. Okay, you meant it, and I get it, and I know, I know it's gonna sound like this, but this is not my intent. But I know it's gonna sound like it. Okay. What say you about that? What say you about this migration where we have us as Black folks who do everything we can to maneuver out of looking like we part of the hood? We don't want no parts of the hood. We don't want any of them around us. We don't want our kids associating with them and carrying on. If your child was to sit down and bring home a ghetto something, if your son brought home Shaniqua and your daughter brought home Tyrone with the gold tooth, okay, y'all will have a fit. A fucking fit. Why? Because we have set ourselves up into this elitist bracket. Okay, this is a lot what we're going through across the country. Y'all know I'm down here in College Park, Georgia, and I keep telling everybody we keep fighting this fight wrong because we still want to say racism. Okay, put a pin right there. We keep wanting to say racism, racism, racism. Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist. Oh, that's racist. Is it always racism? Or do we have classism? Because I think a lot of time what we are claiming to be racism is classism. Because most of the time, when it's our own shunning us because you don't want to, did you hear the child say we embarrassed by them? How many of us knew what it was when we lived up in the north and coming to the south, or your southern relatives came down, they had that country twang, and and I'm gonna say it, even though it's not politically correct, but most of us thought that they were ignorant. Most of us thought that they were unschooled. Okay. He learned me that. Yeah, I was in the cooking class and Ray John came over and he learned me how to do my grits this way. And he learned me how to, and we cringe at shit like that. But oh my God, this girl don't even know how to talk. Okay. And we get into all of that. So how many of us were embarrassed by some of our relatives and carrying on? I know when I go to the family reunion, when we had them, I said every year that I went, okay, I'm going to go around to every table. Hey, how are you? I'm your cousin or whatever. My name is Demetrius. I'm Sarah Francis' grandson, blah, 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 blah. I said I was going to do that every time I went. And you know what stopped me? Them goddamn hooligans that showed up. Every time I would go to the damn family reunion, I sit up there and look, and these goddamn Thugzilla things come running through here. And I'm saying it just like I mean it. Thugzilla things. Okay? Hell no, I don't want to act. I don't know, trying to know I'm related to you. Hell fuck no. I don't want none of that. No. And then I'm sitting here praying. Perhaps y'all just came because y'all friends of the family. No, they blood somehow. Okay. So how many of us have put ourselves in those positions where we're embarrassed? Huh? You embarrassed. Okay. How many of us are on the trains or wherever? Detroit, y'all on them buses, and you get that loudmouth bitch on her phone. Oh, y'all know that's a pet peeve of mine. Where's my phone at? What I do? I just had the damn thing. What I do with it? It's around here. What I do with my phone? Oh Lord! And I put the thing on silent. Oh Lord, I can't even call it. Don't you hate when you do that? I was trying to use my phone for a prop. Oh, damn. If it was a snake, that's why I can't stand black cases and stuff. It's right here in my face. How many of y'all be on the trains or the buses or somewhere public, at the airport, at the train station, and you get that one loud heifer always on the phone talking and girl, fuck that bitch, shit. You know what? I gotta go get me a dime bag because I gotta go get this blood, baby. We're gonna get lit. And it's all loud and shit. And you turn around looking like, do you really have to have that conversation like that? That doesn't interest me. You're interrupting my thoughts. Bitch, I'm trying to think. Okay? How many of us have that? How many of us, when we see our sisters with the coochie cutters on, and y'all know how I got a pet peeve with all these goddamn eyelashes. The eyelashes so goddamn long. You listen, you looking like snuffleupagus. You got on tops and lowers. They all out here, and you trying to blink like that so you can fucking see. And you think that's cute because these are mink eyelashes. Nails. You got nails so goddamn long, bitch. Everybody asking you how the hell you wipe your ass. I don't even want to touch your damn hands. Because I don't even know how you're wiping. Here. Men folk. I can't stand these grills that everybody putting in their mouth and carrying on. And yeah, I know I'm one to talk because I ain't got no damn teeth. Okay. All these damn stank ass grills that make it. I'm even trying to understand it. Why in the hell would you get a grill to make it look like your teeth all rotten and fucked up? And you want to tell me that's platinum in your mouth? Okay. Looking like y'all finna go up here and go have lunch at a motherfucking meal factory that produces steel. Like y'all just go sit there and be Optimus Prime and all them and just eat the damn, the spacey cogs and carrying on. Spacey sprockets and cogwheel cogs. Okay. Like y'all just a robot just gonna eat the little nuts and bolts. Okay. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Okay. What you say, Tiff? Are you saying that if you don't eat from them, fuck with extra long fingernails? You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm very persnickety when it comes to restaurants, okay? That's the one thing I look at. I do not like the fact now going into restaurants and carrying on that when we were kids, it was a standard practice. As a matter of fact, no, they still teach that. You're supposed to have on a hair net or some kind of bonnet or something if you got long hair that's past your fucking shoulders. A woman their hair is not supposed to come past their damn shoulders. Okay? Men, now I disagree with this, but men are supposed to have short crop hair. Okay? Corporate America don't like men to wear beards and carry on. I'm still trying to understand that because there's a lot of men who need a beard because, you 65 years old with this baby face and carrying on, and it ain't working because you don't look serious. You know, you got a little class and distinction when you got a little beard and mustache, neatly trimmed. We're not looking for ZZ Hill, okay? Which I do not particularly like that particular look neither, okay? But restaurants were supposed to wear hairnets, okay? When you around food, you're supposed to wear fucking hairnets. They don't do that anymore. That's not a requirement, especially when you go into fast food restaurants and carry it on, because they hiring these kids. These kids are just coming into the workforce, so they have no one there to guide and teach them the proper way outside of what their duties are on the job. You will not have me a male server that's coming over to me and his pants are sagging. You're not going to do that. Okay, you're not going to do that. I don't believe in that at all. I should never know that they're sagging, especially in the restaurant, because you're not supposed to have your shirt tail outside of the pants. Shirt tails are supposed to be neatly tucked. Pants supposed to be, you know, up at the waist and button, and they always have a belt because they don't want the belt loose to be a distraction. Okay. Are you bothered by the bad wigs too? You know, when the face don't match the skin tone and the fake baby hairs all extra long, girl. Will somebody please end this trend of got to have my edges together? Can we please end that? Because see, back in my day, we used to call it your baby hair. You used to sit down there and we sit there and laid your baby hair down and this, that, and other. We did that in junior high school. I called myself trying to do it too, but my hair was extra curly nappy, honey. So what I thought was baby hair, I tried to do that at home. I said, I'm trying to lay my baby hair down. My mom said, you mean your baby naps? Because you ain't got no hair to lay down. That shit is nappy. Then I got it permed. You know, I went and got my hair done and carried on. I never did the what am I saying? I just called it, right? The edges or your baby hair. I never did it when I got my hair pressed. Pressed and curled when I did perm. Okay. When are we going to leave that trend alone? That is, child, when they sat there and showed me this goddamn tape, these edges, okay, these fake edges, because now you got weave. They got weave edges. They got, you got weave edges. So you take your weave and you put it down across where it's supposed to lay, and then you tie it with the little scarf or whatever so that the glue will dry. You blow dry it, you know, so that it sticks and then okay. What you say in your Glorilla voice, honey? Okay, yeah, get them. Okay, get them, Glow. Okay. I'm trying to. There we go. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. My signal had, you know, I got an airplane going on, so my signal went that way. But in establishments and carrying on, we've accepted that. Okay, we've accepted that type of behavior. And then we've accepted ghetto being what we're supposed to be in. We've accepted that. Okay, we've accepted that because we believe that we can't do any better. You know, we don't honor the working people. We do not honor working people. We don't. They go to work every day. Come up in here for those who are punctual, never late, always on time. They're very you got to push them out the door to take a vacation. Mm-hmm. Come up in here, give you what you want, and all that, and all that. You know, but we've gotten into this classism thing. We've accepted it. We've allowed that to become our norm. We've allowed that to become status. We've allowed that to permeate us and give us this false narrative. That's all we can have and all we can be. So when we talk about that clip with the folks talking about Negro behavior, trying to get away from them, okay, because we don't want that. Okay. Y'all remember the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? When Philip Banks, honey, Philip Banks. He's the judge. He's the lawyer. He got all, one of the only families that we've seen in Beverly Hills, right? Or Bel-Air, rather. Okay. His mama and them came up there, and she just the country she want to be. And he was embarrassed. That's where you come from. Those are the streets that made you, but you embarrassed. Okay. There's a song out by the Supremes. It's called I'm Living in Shame. Okay. I'm living in shame. Mama, I miss you. You. Oh, Lord. This is because the lyrics in that song, she said she was going to school and a whole new identity I found. Said I was born at least to have maiden service at my feet. Okay. Yeah, just the story in that is a little bit that way. So how, when we see these things and folks are saying that they don't want to be around Black folks, they're embarrassed by their behavior, honey. They're not like us. They're not us. They're not like us. Aren't we hearing that from these Black conservatives, these Black Republicans? Y'all always want to play the victim. You always want to throw slavery around. You always want to talk about this. You always want to talk about you're making yourself a victim. You always playing the victim role. America has all kinds of opportunities for us. And if I can get through it, why don't you? Ain't that what we saying? It's the same shit. The same exact shit. Not taken into consideration. Okay, you had a driving force to get you there. My drive is getting me there, but shit, I don't know how to navigate it. Or maybe I can, and because my skin complexion is too dark, I didn't pass the brown paper bag test. So that's when we talk about that clip. What does that, and how it looks? We're fighting for better housing. We're fighting for better education. We're fighting for livable wages. We're fighting for us as Black folks to be to have businesses and property and land and be able to be self-contained. We fight for that all the time. But yet where our fight is, we've been fighting it wrong, I think. No, I won't say wrong. It's just time to come up with better tactics. Okay, we've got to come up with better tactics because this ain't working. Especially when we dealing with class. Because now just to be a little political, when I was running my campaign, I always say the most forgotten about and the most ignored population in this country are the can'ts, the don'ts, and the won'ts. Can't vote, don't vote, won't vote. Okay? For whatever reasons, all right? You still you on probation or whatever, you can't get your paperwork right. Your religious beliefs say that you don't participate in the wedding, and I'm saying that a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses won't participate in federal stuff like that because it goes against their religious code. Okay. The won't vote, because they feel as though, listen, you're going to do what the fuck you want to do anyway, regardless of what I say and do, whatever. You're going to do a lot of promises. What you want to do, you're going to put whoever you want up in there. So go have at it. You don't need my vote for that. Okay? But the can'ts, the don'ts, and the won'ts are the most ignored population, and that's across the country. Why? Because they can't cast a ballot. I can't come up in here, grin and smile and hold your baby, kiss your baby, and make you all these promises or whatever because you don't vote. You don't vote. Now let's put that into practicality. Why don't you vote? What is all of those things that you need to have taken care of? This is why the community needs to be the community. I think I just jumped tracks, but I'm trying to tie all this together. Okay. No. And we keep talking about elitists. I mean, it's not, we want to throw the race card, but we are not looking at class. The classification through socioeconomic development. Oh, you couldn't possibly know anything about that. How come I couldn't possibly know anything about that? Huh? And then it comes this whole big old to-do. This whole big old to-do. So what kind of homework are we going to give ourselves, Black folks? Okay? What do we give ourselves? For those of y'all who got big old nice houses and feel as though that you don't have to worry about money problems because everything is everything, honey. Banks are collapsing. And they haven't, we haven't had a good collapse in a minute. I think, no, this is 24. We did have a couple. I know here we had a couple last week. Last year. Okay. So having said that, we don't need the politics of it. Okay. Oh, Tiff, I think this wine is getting to me, girl. And I'm taking my time with it. But yeah, let me go to the next story because I could be beating this horse together. And come out of this whole hypocrisy shit. And yeah, I'm using that word hypocrisy. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do this. So this might be some fun for you.
KFC in China is on a different level. It's so well loved that you can even find it in hospitals. Someone asked, "Can I use medical insurance to pay for my chicken wings?" KFC can be found almost everywhere in China, even in ancient towns. The restaurants are specially decorated to match the theme of their surroundings. One netizen commented, "This looks more like a Michelin-star restaurant than a fast food joint." You can also find special menu items like brown sugar boba sundaes and egg tarts in both normal and huge sizes. For $8, you can even get an all-you-can-eat package. They also have cool gifts like this crossbody bag, collectible figurines, and this fried chicken bucket with a burger ring inside it. KFC in China is sometimes referred to as KFC Hospital. This is because a couple of mums posted online that their children weren't eating properly, so netizens suggested that they might be missing vitamin KFC and should be taken to see Dr. Sanders. After listening to netizens' advice, the children's appetites were miraculously healed.
Miraculously. Yeah. Oh. Y'all know me there. Allergies. This is kicking me. And I went to the doctor, and they say, "Baby, this pollen is just hateful." I'm like, "Oh, girl, don't tell me no shit like that. I don't want to hear." Okay. So now, yeah, I played that. Just for fun and games. But let's look at what that is. Okay, y'all see the KFC over in China, and they doing their thing over there. They're doing their thing over there, right? Trying to make sure they got a good product out and blah blah blah. Yeah. But here's my question. Okay. After seeing something like that, do you get mad at the states? Because we're supposed to be the superpower, right? How is it that we don't have that technology? Why is it that we don't have a lot of that technology in order to better serve folks, do folks, this, that, and the other? Why don't we do that? They say the food tastes better. Y'all see they got all the gifts. You see when they had the KFC gift, that little bag or whatever? I'm like, "Oh, bitch, wait a minute, that's cute." Okay. They got Happy Meal toys and shit. Okay. Okay. So what do we do with that? Does it make you? I know for me, I when they did this with music and things, and some of your favorite artists will only release albums overseas because they know it'll sell. Okay. Being in Detroit, Buck, and I know you've done this too, where we went over to Canada because we got the Windsor Bridge, right? The Ambassador Bridge, and then we got the tunnel that'll take us over to Canada. Now we got a little driver's license or whatever. Where you always ask where you going, that kind of thing. But go over there and wow, food tastes better because it opens up your flavor and the flavor in them. It just became another experience because you was out of the country. And why is it that businesses do all these damn incentivizing outside of the country and not bring the shit here? Little collectible figurines and carrying on. Y'all know everything Wonder Woman, right? So I'm trying to get this and trying to get that. Yeah, that you done had for umpteen years. I'm trying to understand it, make it make sense. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. It ain't doing it. It ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Let me go to the next story. What time is it? Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Start here. What you say? My allergies bothering me too. Okay. The states playing their people. Oh, okay. Google Mullen leaf for Al. Oh, really? It will keep the lungs clear. Really, the whole leaf? Let's talk about that. Corporate corporate greed is why. How about that? Okay. How about this? We all create our exodus and leave the states. Where we going? Oh, ha, ha. Where will we go? Hmm. If we were to stage a coup and left the country, where would we go? That's a real good question. Real good question. All right, wait a minute. Let me take a commercial break. I gotta go pee. The band gotta pee. Y'all remember that from Lady Sings the Blues? Okay, we gonna be right back. We be back. I promise you. I promise. I promise. We gonna be right back. Okay. 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 The band gotta pee. I love you too. Yes, I do. I love you too. Y'all remember that? Oh, I'm having some fun with that. Wait a minute. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. And you know what? I'm noticing too. See, it's comfortable for me to do this, and I know if I stay like this too long, I will go. I will nod because my body starts to believe that it's that I'm trying to lay down or whatever the case may be. But what I'm experiencing right now is that doing this, it makes my eyes feel, like I'm being moisturized or whatever, and it just feels comfortable. But I know if I sit like this too long, honey, a picture could do. Ooh, y'all seen me do that on camera a few times. Uh, ah, but this just feels so comfortable. Oh, I gave the damn thing away. I just thought about something. I need a cold compress. You know the gel eye masks? That's what I need. I used to have one. I used to keep in the freezer. Oh, but you know what? Hold on. Let me take this commercial break. I told you I gotta go pee. Okay. Wait a minute. What are my commercials? Okay. Are we gonna do this for the culture, y'all?
How you all doing? My name is Jason Pander and I'm the CEO and founder of B Condoms. Today I'm about to give you a demonstration to show you why B Condoms are the strongest condoms in the market. There's nothing better. What we're gonna do today is I took one of our Platinum XL condoms, we're gonna put it over a cucumber, and what I'm gonna show you is that we can cut through this cucumber without actually breaking the integrity of our condom. Now you can see I put the condom over this cucumber. I'm gonna take a knife. We're gonna now cut through it. Now, keep in mind, all condoms are not able to do this. This is something special, all right? Our condoms, they're pH friendly for the women, all right? They're vegan friendly, they're organic. We don't have any of the toxins that you'll find in other types of condoms, like the caseins, the glycerins, the glutens, any of those. That's why our condoms are odorless and they're tasteless. So what you now saw was, voila, all cuts through the cucumber. Now watch this. Take some water, open it up. No holes. This is what you get when you purchase a B condom. The best quality on the market, black owned, and make sure to protect the culture with B condoms. Nothing's better. Thank you. Jason Panda tapping out.
All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. Y'all think, oh, right there. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Okay, I know they wonder what the hell I'm doing, right? Oh God, y'all see these little things here? Now this is one of the larger ones, right? So this is like $7 or something. I found this in like Ross or something. But they got some. They got the little smaller ones at the dollar store. Well, Dollar Tree, which ain't a dollar no more, right? Ooh. And one of the things that I do is that I keep this in the I keep mine in the freezer. You keep it in the refrigerator so that it stays cold. And oh, what it does, mm, it invigorates your face. Ooh, moving and grooving. And the coldness of, oh God, oh, ooh, child, yes. The coldness. I see the little small sign, but right there, oh, right there, oh, yes, oh, right there under the eye, child. Oh, now you got to make sure because sometimes it feel like it's going to take your breath away because it's of the coldness. Oh, but this just feels so good. Oh, mm, mm-hmm. Woo, child, yes. When I got up, I thought about this because I was just talking about having a little cold compress on my eye. I said, "Oh, wait a minute, let me go roll my face." Ooh, that just oh, that just feels wonderful. Damn, that feels wonderful. Y'all get y'all one of these things, and look, this brand, I told Vivitar. Wait a minute. Okay, and this one is the larger one, and it comes with the little jade little piece. Oh, that you put on your oh. So you just let it rest. Ooh. Oh, child. Mm-hmm. Y'all want a quick little pick me up, honey? This is it right here. I'm so glad I went to go do, and I'm doing it on the air chest. So y'all know y'all don't judge me. Oh, we're trying to get it together. This is what it looks like. Oh, I forgot I took the plastic off. Oh, well, okay. That's the where's the other piece? All right, I'll find the roller in a minute. Let me. I'm not drunk, y'all. I promise you, I'm not drunk. Okay, but that was a drunk move. Mm. But okay. Oh, let me go to the comments real quick. Okay, not Fabian or Jamonica. Hey, Big Meat, I fell asleep. I'm so late. Don't worry about it, girl. You all right. Beat condoms ain't no joke. You better stay at Timothy. And it's black owned. I like running that because I interviewed Mr. Panda here on the show. And one of the things that I love doing is supporting black owned businesses, particularly in those areas that we have no representation in. Okay. And so far, he is the only black owned condom company that we have. Okay. Just like the boys out of Chicago with the Black Bread Company, the only black owned bread company that we have right now. Okay. So it is important for me, and I try to encourage everybody else, that we get out there and get this stuff going. You know, now I haven't ordered any bread in a minute, um, because they're not local, so you have to order and carry it on, and trying to have the shipping price or whatever. It runs me because I usually order like 10 loaves of bread at a time to make it worth my while. And with bread being like $4 a loaf, which is ridiculous. Okay, $4 for a goddamn loaf of bread. That's crazy. But it is what it is, right? So yeah. But okay. I'm doing all that. Where's the rest of the damn battery? Okay. What is this? I sent you a couple of shows on Monday. Don't forget to download them. Okay. Thank you, baby. Shout out to David Ford. He has opened an actual store in Ohio for his merch. Yes, you know that. Okay. Yes, I spoke with David not too long ago, honey. Yeah, David Ford eyewear. Okay. And now he has a brick and mortar that he has opened up down in Ohio. Y'all go look him up. As a matter of fact, wait a minute. I'll play his commercial. We're going to shout him out. So let me play his commercial. Okay. Because I want y'all to catch the glasses. Again, in these areas. Now, he's not the only Black-owned eyeglass people that we know. But, well, let me say it this way. I know a lot of people who create and have their name on eyewear. Black-owned. This here, he creates his own eyewear and all of that. So let's look at this. Now, look at his commercial and understand that, because here's another thing. Blacks in the eyewear game. Okay. And he's expanded. He has lots of women's purses and things that he's added into the line. New designs and carrying on. This commercial I did like 3 years ago. But he got new stuff in the line and carrying on. So David Ford, we finished out him out. Look at this.
Come on now. Okay, Black on. Get into it. Black on. Look at that David Ford right there. That's his thing. Black on. He don't know Tom. Look at that David Ford. That's his thing. He don't know Tom. Yeah. Yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, I can't see the demons. I can't see the demons, but I can see the light.
We are creating Black luxury across this country.
Okay. Ain't that lovely? Ain't that lovely? Okay. Yes, God. Hold on. I'm trying to get this together. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the website and see. I haven't been to the site in a minute, but yeah. Now y'all heard him say we want to create black luxury across the country. So when y'all go to the website, do know that this ain't for the faint of heart, honey. Okay, if y'all know how to spend your money on Gucci, Cartier, you know, all them other brands that we love so much, this is up there. As a matter of fact, okay, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Wait a minute. Nope. I'm going to present, share screen. Why do I do that? I always say this shit out loud. Like, okay, instead of just clicking. Can y'all see that? Okay. I want to go to, wait a minute, let me look at the unisex collection. I can see how, oh, that's hot. Wait a minute. Okay, that's cute. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so you got the mahogany, the gray, and the coffee. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I see that's okay, so there's a $400 a pair. But wait a minute, what are the other ones? And see that's the Adam snakeskin. Okay. 4 interest-free installments. Okay, so you could get those on Shop Pay, y'all. Ha! Ha ha! Shut up. This is this one here. I like those. Y'all like those? 1971 David Ford. Those are sickening. Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. And they come in gold and silver, $260. Okay. Yes. How about that? This is the executive. Now, look at that. Y'all like that frame? Ain't that sickening? Look at that. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Those are $300. Okay. Y'all go to the website. Oh, he got little logo shirts and things. Okay. And they go up to 3X. Okay. Okay, so $50 for a t-shirt. Okay. That's a collectible. But okay. So yeah, now you get an idea of what the Motown. Wait a minute, what is this? Hmm, interesting. How would I look in those? I don't know. I'm hearing somebody say, go to the Panther. Look at that. Y'all like that? And one of the things about his okay, I like that. Okay, look at that. Okay. Look at that. Okay, $160. And those are sunglasses. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but he a lot of his frames or whatever, you can get your prescriptions put into the frames. Uh-huh. Yeah, you can do that. So that there. Is so that's David Eyewear. Okay, we got off topic a little bit. No, because I'm talking about supporting black businesses in those areas that we don't have representation in. And then I just went on my own little thing because Buck brought his name up. Buck, I'm blaming you. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is it? Y'all like those? That's the rimless glasses. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Oh, shit. I like the glass. Look at that. Okay. And they're okay, they're $300 now. They was $650. Okay. Brown, Tiffany, and purple. Okay. The diamond cut rimless eyewear. Oh, that is sickening. That is sickening. Ladies, he does have a lot of purses and things up here as well. Let's see, optical eyewear. Okay, so I believe these might be the frames and stuff what you can put your prescriptions in and this and the other. So look at that, the little kitty cat shawl, the 4 pairs, cat style. Okay. Mm-hmm. So he own it. Okay. He really okay. Look at little Miss Thing. Ain't that sickening? That's a nice look. I like his look too, with his finger waves and things, honey. Okay. All right, I'm right because I got caught up. But this here is the day before eyewear collection. So you guys get into it. Okay, get into it. Okay, wait a minute. Let me go back to the comments. Okay. Dope advertisement. Got to grab a pair day before. Okay, you like that? Yeah. Got to get that commercial back in my system. You know what? I got to redo it because that's a little long, but I'm gonna redo it and carry it on and make a couple things with it. Yes, he has definitely upgraded his entire operation. Proud of his accomplishments. You know, his mom passed right after mine did. My mother passed in November 21. His mother passed, I think, January or February 2022. He said he had promised her that he would get a brick and mortar for the store, and so he's living out his dream money and honoring his mom at the same time. So yeah, good job, Victor. Thank you. Definitely trying to get to his and your gear once I get my money right. Okay, yes. And the whole thing of it is I got to put Dishing Tea gear together. Y'all know Red had did some t-shirts and stuff, and we got some more designs coming for our t-shirts. And I got some things coming down the line because I want you guys to rep what you are. Are you a tea sipper? Are you a crumpet dunker? Are you a tea brewer, a pot stirrer? Are you a tea leaf reader? Okay, are you a tea bagger or are you a tea biscuit, honey? We're gonna have those shirts. You know, I'm doing t-shirts and all kinds of little trinkets and things that will support the thing. So it's coming down the way. You know, our anniversary is coming up soon. July 1st will be our 15th anniversary. We've been doing this for 15 years, y'all. Okay. Dishing Tea with Big Meats has been 15 years old. And of course, I'm working on developing WTEA radio. So this year, for our to be a 24-hour radio station. WTEA radio, honey. It's going to be internet radio where we get to play music and all that all day long. You're going to get a chance to listen to some vintage stuff because we're going to have some vintage Dishing Tea with a lot of my celebrity friends and interviews and stuff from over the years. We got some new stuff coming down the way. I may be producing a couple new shows. Y'all see Groover's up in here. Groover's going to be one of my DJs, honey. She's going to be having her own show over there as well. And we're going to open it up by putting packages together. So for those of you who want to come in and you want to have your own show on WDET radio, honey, we can make that happen for you as well, to where we can do a spot. We'll talk about what specs it need to be, so it doesn't sound like it's coming out of the basement or out of somebody's bathroom with all that damn background air. Okay, get you a 2-hour slot or whatever once a month or once a week rather. And then we'll go from there. So you know how we do this thing. Okay, so I got some exciting stuff coming down the way, so that we can say that we're branding. Okay, so that we're branding. But of course, you said definitely need to call you. Yes, because I want you over there on WTEA, honey. You and everything that you're doing, honey, for Nighthawk Network. Yes, God. Okay, so that be that, honey. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm excited. Okay, so that be that. So now getting back into this, let's get back into the show because I told y'all this was gonna be a hodgepodge, right? Didn't I say? Did not say. So okay, let me go down here. Check this out. Let's talk about that. Y'all see how old those kids are? We didn't get home economics and shit like that till we got into junior high school. Y'all see how them kids are? That's what they do on a daily continuum. They go to school to learn it. They go to school to learn the world. Now, yes, they got to learn numbers and carrying on. We know what our curriculum and stuff is, but we've never challenged our students. We never challenged them to get into what life is about. We so busy wanting to make sure that they got homework and paperwork, but we never showed them what life is. Do you see? They basically are a trade school. Them kids they getting life skills that would carry them life skills, child. Could you imagine that? What would that look like over here? What if that kind of curriculum was over here? Huh? I'm mind boggled by that. There's another clip that I was trying to load up, and I think I played this on the show before, where they showed the kid. Now, let me say this, Because, I'm still on the fence with this whole, these kids learning these guns and shit. But then at the same time, when I saw that over there in one of the Asian countries, and all these kids, they done broke the gun down to build it back up. And I'm like, wait a minute. As the woman said in that particular clip, they are preparing these kids to protect themselves and for war at any given moment. And I'm starting, I'm still on the fence because I'm starting to get it. But why I'm on the fence with it is because here in the States, I don't like how we glorify kids with guns. I do not like glorifying the fact of how, and particularly for our non-melanated community, a lot of what they do when they do this gun shows and these sports and carrying on, they shoot for sport. That throws me the wrong way because oftentimes, in my experience, and those who I've been around that had gun collectors and carrying on, they're not collectors. What they're looking at are the best ways that can annihilate someone, right? Because that's how they talk about the guns and they talk about the bullets. What type of bullet would get the job done and that kind of thing. So, but then there's another clip that I played on here before where African American had blindfolded his daughter, right? And she put that gun together blindfolded. She knew what each bullet was just by the touch of it, right? And then on top of that, he was sitting up there questioning her about this. So, he was also teaching her to be ready for war or combat at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? Is that something that we need to adopt? And looking at these babies again, let me play these babies one more time. Look at these babies. Look at this and think about us now. Okay, look at this.
This kindergarten is going viral in China. While other schools revolve around games and nap time, this place teaches kids how to cook and clean. The daily meals are made by the students themselves, from preparing the ingredients, to stir-frying, to cleaning up afterwards. Netizens say, when they graduate, they'll already have 3 years of work experience. In order to develop their hands-on abilities, students are assigned to stations based on their interests. These include basket weaving, knitting, construction work, embroidery, hairstyling, and more. Someone commented, they aren't classmates, they're co-workers. When nap time rolls around, students are responsible for arranging their own beds. Playtime at this school is also on another level. In fact, it's straight up military training. The kids climb ropes, play basketball while jumping rope, scale complex structures, and practice acrobatics. Apparently, students rarely cry when they're dropped off in the morning because they're so eager to get back to work. There are also never any fights over toys or arguments because everyone's so busy.
Okay. Did y'all see the pattern in that? Okay, did y'all see the pattern in that? She said no one fights over toys because everybody is busy. Okay, everybody has something to do. Okay, you hear she say at other schools where they're teaching writing and playing games, this is what we do. Even the games that they play are preparing them because they're climbing the ropes and carrying on the way that they do this strength and agility training. Child, imagine that. Just imagine that. And I'm going back to my childhood where some of those things that we had when I was a kid, we had in elementary school. No, we didn't have that. We didn't have that kind of stuff in elementary school. No, we volunteered to do stuff, but we didn't have those kind of classes in elementary school. It didn't come until we got to junior high school that we ended up doing X, Y, and Z, because that's when we had wood shop and we had junior achievement, what happened to junior achievement? I don't even know what's going on with that. we had mechanics, and we had what's the other one? We did have um home economics, um and something else. I'm missing something because the cosmetology and stuff didn't come until we started building academies and stuff. Where the vocation, cosmetology came when we with the Votech for those who had Votech, right? And yeah, it's just amazing. It's amazing. Okay, absolutely amazing. And I want us to take note of that. I want us to get into that whole space to where we can um make some things happen. Our voices for our people. You better say it. China shows us the most of what we are doing in terms of child development is crap. We need to step up. You know what? Right. Absolutely right, meets that part. Okay. This is what I have often referred to as real life applications. Exactly. Right there. See, did you hear what the woman said that by the time they graduate, they will already have 3 years worth of work experience? 3 years. Y'all know when we sit up there going into the job market, honey, we didn't start doing that till we got to high school. And it was part of our graduating class. You had to have 200 hours of outside work experience before you graduated, which means you either got a job or a part-time job after school or whatever. I never got hired at those places. I don't know why. I never got hired. So I ended up working inside. So I was a counselor's assistant, a teacher's assistant, this, that, and the other. Then we got into drama and carrying on. We were able to do because we were having nightly competitions and stuff, and all of that. The work that we did for building the sets and that kind of stuff, it carried over as work experience. So, honey, these kids. Did you see them babies weaving them baskets the way that they are? They building product. They're building product. Okay, and assembly. You see the baby with the crocheting and carrying on? For real? Imagine that. Imagine that we're showing them math and we're showing them fractions and carrying on that way. That's how a lot of us got fractions when we were in home ec, because you had to learn how to cook. So you learn your fractions with your damn measuring cups. Yeah. That's what that was. So all of that, for those who went into music and into the entertainment and carried on, still, you had to learn how to, if you were in music, you had to learn where to come in. So you had to learn how to count your beats. Because, you had to understand your bars. And this, that, and the other. Child, listen, this stuff is practical. And we need to look at that here. Because whatever we're doing with our curriculum here, honey, this is becoming very ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, child. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I just don't.
Child. When I say I need a drink, I need a drink.
Right. This can hold a bottle. I learned that. I learned that right after I got the cup. I'm like, oh, okay. Now let's have a little bit of fun before I let y'all go. No, I got 2 more things. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. Oh no, wait a minute. I got 3 more. Oh, listen. Detroit Detroit, the Rainbow Children of Detroit, the Black Rainbow Children. Do y'all know this?
The roof collapsed at Temple Bar in Detroit this morning. Luckily, nobody was hurt when the roof collapsed. This is one of their biggest weekends of the year, being Memorial Day, plus the Movement Electronic Music Festival is going on. The owner's father opened Temple Bar in 1927, and his mother sold it in 1978 to a different party. The owner bought it back in 1988. There were structural engineers that were en route due to sinkholes that were forming outside.
Oh, what it's gonna do? If y'all don't know about the Temple Bar, honey, listen, let me tell you about the Temple Bar. Child, right down on Cass and Martin Luther King, honey. Right there. It's a hole in the wall, honey. But let me tell you about that hole in the wall. Okay. That hole in the wall, honey, was everything. We went down there, baby, and the drinks were lovely. They knew how to make a good drink. And what constitutes a good drink, honey? You knew it wasn't watered down. You got your bang for your money. And they wasn't. He didn't have expensive drinks or whatever, but you got a bang for your buck. Okay. And so because of that, honey, we would go down there. They were the spot to do on Thursdays and Sundays. Wait a minute. I had to get that up out of me, honey, because she was trying to come up another way. And it was just an experience being there. Okay, now yes, you down there in the hood because that's considered to be Cass. Well, it was. I don't know what it is now because it got development and stuff all around there. But that was considered to be Cass Corridor, which is Skid Row, for those of y'all who remember Little Shop of Horribles. Okay. So a lot of that, that was one of the places, honey. And to hear that they roof collapsed earlier today and we getting ready to go into this Memorial Day weekend, honey. Oh, I just feel so horrible for them. Okay. I just feel horrible for them. This was the worst time of the year for that to begin during movement weekend. Hello? So for whatever reasons, honey, let's be thankful that it happened now versus over the weekend when folks could have been up in there and we could have had a lot of tragedies and a lot of lawsuits coming up out of there because, oh my God, today. That's just crazy. Let me go here. Let's have a little bit of fun. I'm sure by now y'all know about Representative Jasmine Crockett and Marjorie Taylor Greene from the Assembly floor. Well, here is one of the remakes that they done did for the B6 song, honey. The bleached blonde, bad butch built body. Okay. Listen to this and y'all tell me. Marquise, listen, I am Marquise. This child know he gets to doing his thing. Listen to this.
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about. I guess
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing. Hold on. If someone on this committee then starts talking,
I'm Marquise.
we spawn that joke. We spawn that built. 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 And I'm not talking. We spawn that built. We spawn that built. built bush body.
I'm Marquise, and I need to find out who he is. I want to interview him. Because y'all know he did. Okay, wait a minute. Do I still got it up? I know I got it up here because I play it. Okay, wait a minute, because y'all know he's the one that did this one. Wait a minute. Here, he did this one.
Please wear your mask. Wear your mask. It is very important for you to put on that mask. This not no joke, and this is not no rundown. Wear your mask. If you vaccinated or not, throw on that mask and stop lying, telling people you vaccinated and you know dang on well you ain't vaccinated. You over trying to get people sick. Stop lying, saints.
Hear the music.
Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put on that mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put on that mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put on that mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put on that mask. It is very important. Put on that mask. Put on that mask. Put on that mask. It is very important. And stop lying, telling people you vaccinated, and you know dang on well you ain't vaccinated. You over trying to get people sick. Trying to get people sick. You over trying to get people sick. People sick. People sick. You over trying to get people sick. Trying to get people sick. You over trying to get people sick. People sick. People sick. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put on that mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Put on that mask. I'm Marquise, baby.
Yes, darling. I'm Marquise. Listen, this child here is mixing his ass off. Okay? He has a number of them out there. I've got to get a hold of him. I want to bring him here. Okay? So that we can chop it up with him and just a little bit of tea, honey. What you say, Buck? Hilarious, honey. Hilarious, darling. Okay. What you say? Why have you allowed this person to be a part of y'all state government? She's a whole damn clown out here. Listen, trust. Number one, where she lives and the district that she represents is a rural type county anyway, you know, and they keep putting her back in there. And then here's the other thing. There's been a black guy who's been running against her. And I know this last time he lost to her. I think he's trying to run again. But it becomes the color thing then, because there is no way that her constituents are allowing her to represent them with the nonsense that she's doing. She's off topic. She's doing shit that she ain't got no business doing. You know what I'm saying? She's illegal, or at least inappropriate, because she's hollering out at the doggone meetings and stuff. The State of the Union speeches. That's very disrespectful. Okay? So no, ain't nobody. The people who put her in there, honey, she speaks their language. People feeling as though that you're calling, you're telling truth to power. Not necessarily so. Not necessarily so, honey. You sit up here being an ass because you know you can. And God help us if we ever meet face to face. Okay, because I would tell her that stupid ass shit. You are a disgrace to that office because you don't know how to be diplomatic with the shit that you're doing. There's a way that you can say everything you want to say without being crass, without seeming as though you some kind of country hillbilly bitch. Okay, that's just sitting up there just trying to be a proud American. Because that's how she's coming across. Shit, you giving damn hillbillies a bad name, bitch. Shit. Okay. Jethro and Beauregard and shit, Bo. They mm-mm. Okay. Oh, that yawn. I want to say this before we leave because I've been holding on to this for two. Well, I've said it, but not here on an official platform. And that there is all this shit going on with Sean P Diddy Puffy Puff D- Puff Daddy, all these goddamn names. Okay, these schizophrenic ass. Okay, you sir, Diddy. I am thoroughly disappointed. I am thoroughly upset that you went and you call yourself trying to do damage control with this fucked up ass apology. And the reason why I'm not accepting this apology, sir, is because the video is timestamped for 2016. 2016. And at that time, times were a little different, not much. And as someone who works hotel security, one of the things I do know is that when we rewind anybody's footage, unless we save it, it's only going to last for 45 days because it's a digital system and it has to keep uploading. Okay, so every 45 days it purges itself as a self-cleaning notion so that other folks can utilize um, things. Okay, not other folks. Well, it records. The system records so that we can have the most current footage. That means that for 8 years, 2016, for 8 years, somebody's been sitting on this damn tape. Now all of a sudden, it miraculously shows you running down the hall in your towel so that you can go and stomp and kick and drag this woman who was in her coat and jacket with no shoes on, which means that a woman who ain't got no shoes on and you just see them in her hand, she's trying to get the fuck out of somewhere. I'm upset with this half-ass apology because you want to play the thing of, oh, I'm so disgusted with my behavior. You ain't disgusted with your behavior, motherfucker. You're disgusted that whatever you paid to keep that bitch silent, it is no longer silent. Because maybe somebody gave a bigger check on it for them to put it out. You understand? Do you really understand? Because your little half-assed, oh, I'm so disgusted, and I'm not, no, and that any kind of behavior like that, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Listen, you didn't think about that when you did it. You knew how much of a female she was when you did it. But now there's a problem. Now you've gone and you at your lowest of lows. You went and said that you checked yourself into therapy. Okay. At 17. No, he didn't say that. I'm saying $17 or whatever the case may be. But you told us that the bitch was lying. You told us ain't no tape out there, she lying. That's what you told us. Now this thing shows. Huh? And you want us to believe you? You want to sit down in our face and give us this whole sad sob story that you apologize to this woman about his actions and all that. Public humiliation. Mm-mm. Yeah. And I just lost my train of thought. Because I was going to say something, but I just lost my train of thought. But I'm thoroughly upset with that. Thoroughly. I had somebody say, what done happened? They said the money done ran out. So whatever you paid them, that money is now gone. Because now they're going to get to hit the jackpot. Because that's what they were waiting on. Mm-mm. You, sir, I'm concerned you can go to hell with that apology. Go to hell with that apology. Because now you're sitting up here trying to keep what little bit of fans you may have left. I don't know what your diehards going to do, because your diehards are your diehards. They're going to be there. They're going to rock with you through hell or high water because you made that kind of impression on them. But you have been acting a fucking fool forever and a day. Now, I know there's no time or grief counseling and this, that, and the other, but you need to go talk to somebody so you can get your life back in order. That's what you need to do. Because this stuff implosion shit, this I'm the king of the world, now I can't be touched shit. That's what it is, it's bullshit. Buddha of the shits. Okay. I have nothing. I'm just disgusted. I'm just so mad. I'm mad. Can I just be real? I'm fucking mad at Diddy. Because you sat up and denied all these damn charges. Now this tape come up and you sitting up there running around here like a goddamn squirrel trying to get a nut. And this woman got paperwork. It's just disgusting all the way around. And we, as taxpayers, have to pay all this shit. Okay. Let me go lay down because see now I'm not ready to cuss, but I'm just angry. Have y'all ever just been angry and you can't really put it into words because it ain't enough? So I want to call him all kinds of motherfuckers and hoes and this, that, and that, but I know it ain't gonna do nothing but just blow away. But we've been dealing with this madness forever and a day, and you get up here and now you want to sit down and apologize and then tell them to send her over to Georgian Medical Center. I'm pissed. And I said Georgia Medical Center because I'm half asleep. That was I'm talking because I'm mad. I'm mad. We done put all our faith in you. We done put all our trust in you. Whatever your business dealings are carrying on or how you handle your business, then that's nothing to do with us as a public. But you set up and you lied to us, and y'all made us think that girl was lying. When she sat up there and told us she was running for, he would beat her, he would do this, he would do that, raping her and carrying on. and making her perform all these particular sex acts and this, that. She said that. And everybody wants to say she coming up for the glow up. She's looking for the bag. She's looking for this. But now we got this tape that done came out, and now we got someone trying to do damage control. And it's not working. That's all. I'm just pissed. I'm just pissed. Stupid motherfucker. And then to know that this is 8 years later. 8 fucking years later. And this video all of a sudden miraculously shows up. I'm going to let that be. Because every time I close my eyes, I think of something else. So I'm going to let y'all be. I'm going to get up and finish off the rest of this Pinot Grigio because I'm feeling a certain way. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it just a little bit, honey. And no, this was not the whole bottle when I started. I only had it here to have. So listen, I'm going to let y'all go. I'm not going to close out. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I am. I'm going to close out this way instead. Okay. I'm going to close out this way instead, huh? And we got a little product, honey. And I keep saying product because I'm thinking of this thing in Paris is Burning. It's Octavia St. Laurent. When she said, I want to be a product. Okay, hold on. There we go. Y'all ready? Again, tell me if you like it.
College Park, Georgia's airport city, was established in 1890. Home of 6 West, the GICC, the Gateway Arena, the College Park Skyhawks, and the Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. You can't get to Atlanta until you come through College Park, Georgia's front door. College Park is where it all goes down.
Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. Ward 1 is our history. Ward 2 is our hospitality. Ward 3, cruising down Godby. Ward 4, that is our destiny.
College Park is where it all goes down.
All goes down.
Live, work, play in every part of
Town.
College Park
Here's Georgia's front door.
College Park,
We've got so much in store.
live, work, play.
On Main Street. Live, work, play. On Camp Creek. Live, work, play. On Herschel Road. Live, work, play. College Park.
It's where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park
is Georgia's front door.
College Park, we've got so much in store. College Park is where it all goes down. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park,
We've got so much in store.
College Park,
College Park. Hey, College Park. Yeah, College Park. Woo!
College Park is where it all goes down.
Did y'all like it? That's my jingle. It's called College Park, honey. It's where it all goes down. Okay. Yes. What you say? I love that shit, Big Meats. Yay. Thank you, baby. Okay, Buckhead. Good night. Hey. So we're going to end it there. That there is the jingle, honey. So y'all going to be hearing it a lot. Okay. So on that note, honey, thank you for your love. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you love us, tell a friend, honey, tell them to come on up in here and do some tea with me. Have a little bit of fun. I got to get back into the cards, y'all. Remember how we used to do the cards, the questions on the cards? I'm going to get back into that. So tomorrow, if I'm coming on Saturday, I'll let you guys know. Because lately what's been happening, I've been leaving Saturdays open and you know, trying to have a little time before I go back to the donut factory and things of that nature. So we may end up coming back on tomorrow and letting you guys know what's going on. I don't like dating the video. So if you're watching this in the replay and it is any time past May 24th, 2024, Patti LaBelle's 80th birthday. If it's any day past that day, honey, I'm sorry. I usually don't like dating the videos for that reason. I'm trying to let it be fresh. So when you watch it, you know, this, that, and the other. But nonetheless, happy birthday, Mama Patty, honey. Happy birthday, Mama Patty. Happy birthday to my mother, honey. My mother would have been 7, so 2 days before Patty and 6 days before Gladys, honey, although they're older. My mother would have been 74 years young. And yeah, so you know, that's why I say the week has been a little bit that way for me. But I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, hey, it's just a part of life. So again, thank you guys for coming on up in here and doing your thing with us and for us and all of that. Keep it rolling, keep it moving. And listen, we always got a hot pot of tea over here. All you got to do is bring your crumpets and your teacups, honey. You bring what you got, honey. Come on over here because we're gonna dish this tea, okay? And we're gonna have a good time doing it. So on that particular note, honey, good night, good night, good night, good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really gotta go. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. And scene, huh?